In Western literature and in American literature, when a book is written or a passage or a letter is written, or usually the most important part is reserved for the end. Novels do that. I've read novels where the last page, you're like, oh, wow, it all makes sense now. This is what the author is trying to say, or what the author is saying. It's usually at the end. We do it in our jokes, too. Roses are red, violets are blue, the sidewalk's cracked, so are you. The punchline is in the end, right? But in Jewish and Hebrew literature, that's not the case. In Jewish and Hebrew literature, the punchline, or the main point, if you will, is usually in the middle. You see it in Hebrew poetic or literary devices such as a chiasm or a ring parallel. There's all kind. I could geek out on that stuff, but the reality is that you can see it in David's writings, in the Psalms. If you read the Psalms, you step into the middle and you're getting to the point. Paul does it a lot in 2 Corinthians, and where he puts the main point in the middle. And this short little 6-verse passage, he puts the main point in the middle. Another literary device that was used in the Mediterranean area at that time, and especially in the Middle East, was repetitive use of one word to drive home a point. And Paul does that in this passage of Scripture, wherein 7 times he uses different Greek words for the word one that are all translated in English one. He uses that 7 times, and he also uses the word all 4 times to make another point, right? And we're going to dive into that in a bit. Did Ben get it in a screenshot or whatever? If you could put it up here the way it's diagrammed. Hopefully you can read that. You can see that from where you're sitting. But let me read it again now. Therefore, I, the prisoner of the Lord, implore you to walk in a manner worthy of the calling with which you have been called. Saying, hey, this is important. This is what it's about. With all humility, gentleness, patience, tolerance, and in love. Our posture. It's talking about our posture, what we need to bring to this. Being diligent to preserve, it's right in the middle, the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. There is one body and one Spirit, just as also you were called in one hope of your calling. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God, and Father of all, who is over all and through all and in all.